Okay, hey everyone, I am Matt with Mattsomi Games, and this is episode 11 of our playthrough of Victoria and Empire Under the Sun, playing as the United States in a version of the game I like to call Manifest Destiny. Last time we continued our efforts at colonial expansion by accident. I conquered Mecca and Medina after I accidentally declared war on them. And then the remainder of our time has mostly been spent getting ready for the Civil War to come. I'm positioning Yankee divisions here, various spots along the way where I can just start pushing down as soon as the Confederacy declares its independence. They have not done so yet, though, and I don't know when they are going to do that. And it is making things a little bit interesting, to say the least, because I just don't know if and or when that event is going to fire. So, now, let's go ahead and get started, I think. What I'm going to do is I've got... Let me see. No, actually, see. I've got an... Yeah, okay. I knew I had one more division that was ready to go. I was just trying to figure out where it was. So, you are getting deployed here. What did I call you? You're the 1st Arabic Division. I'm going to call you the 1st Arabic Infantry. There we go. All right. Works for me. All right, with that done, let's move on. Gold Rush! A dried-up old traveler has returned from the wilderness. When given whiskey, he says with a hoarse voice, "Gold! I have found gold, a mountain of gold." Murray will now produce precious metal. Life sustainability is temporarily modified by 5. Murray is, I believe, it's this one up here. So let's see. Is that going to expand? Yeah. Not really worth it at this point. Uh-oh. Alright, Little Crow raises Minnesota. Little Crow is a cunning Dakota chieftain who led a large Sioux confederacy in Minnesota. These Indians have become increasingly dependent upon government food supplies issued by the corrupt Indian Agency. When angered, Indians attacked an agency supply depot in August 1862. Little Crow had to choose between further submission or war. Only war was an acceptable solution, yada, yada, yada. General gist of this is that there is now a revolt in Roseau, so I need to move... Need to pick someone. Alright, you are going to go north. I never really named you, did I? You need to have a better name. Let's see. Well, in keeping with the Cubs theme, we're going to give Joe Madden his own division. So, I'm recording this on the day after Game 3 of the Cubs-Giants NLDS series, so if my voice sounds a little screwy again, it is because I was up until 2:45 in the morning last night, only to watch the Cubs lose. So, they're going to be playing in about another hour here for Game 4. Unfortunately for me, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to stay awake for it, because I have a day job and I am really tired today. So, we'll see how it goes, though. Alright, so we got the rebellion that happened. And we have many provinces with high revolt risk, including, for some reason, all of New England. Alright, well, we lost Roseau. That's to be expected. Let's see, how soon can you get there? Yeah, it'll get there pretty quick. I mean, it's not. This isn't going to be a huge issue for us. We'll defeat the Sioux uprising pretty easily. So I should think. Wait, primary culture not for what the? Sorry, I'm going to pause that real quick. Hold on. Wait, what? That's so weird. All right, well, apparently the non-Fungran Chinese immigrants are the dominant culture in the state of Colorado, which is, I don't know, kind of cool, I guess. That's weird, but kind of cool. Yeah, I'll grant statehood. Why not? Why not? Let's see. What about Wyoming? How are you doing? Cheyenne. Yeah, I'll grant statehood there too. Why not? And Billings. What do we have here? We have Chinese farmers in Billings, Montana. Oh, did not mean to do that. Oh well. Got some Irish farmers in Montana. Okay, well. Grant statehood. Sure, why not? And you get statehood. And you get statehood. And you get statehood. Okay. All right, let's carry on. Okay, so these guys are almost to Roseau, so they're going to get there, and they're going to put an end to this rebellion pretty quickly. Okay. Let's see, go to you. Actually, yeah, why don't you dock for right now? Oh, I can improve my naval base. Awesome. Okay, that's what I wanted to see. So, now, over here, I want... Here, I want to improve my naval base also. And I want to do it in... Well, I will eventually do it in Taiwan. Okay, the purpose of what I'm doing right now and trying to improve those naval bases is that I did Google and I did figure out what the colonial life rating... Oh no, Scott died. Dang. I did figure out how to change the colonial life rating. It's a couple of certain technologies at various points, but I'm kind of hoping that, you know, who knows, maybe those ports will help out a little bit. We'll just have to see. We have liberated Roseau, and that is, I believe, the end of the rebellion. Why is there a UK division marching through my territory? Gosh, all kinds of crazy stuff is happening already. So why... There's a UK division there. Why... Yeah, you stay on your own side of the border there, mister. I see you. Alright, you move back south to Rolla. Mighty, mighty Rolla. And we'll continue on. I'm starting to think, by the way, that we are not going to get our rebellion. Oh, yes, Sheridan. Sheridan's a fantastic general. He's one of the best ones in the game. So Sheridan is going to be in charge of that corps now. I'm starting to think, just because it's so late, that we're maybe not going to get the Civil War event to fire. I'd like it to. I think it'd be kind of cool if it did, but if it doesn't, well, I don't know. Tibet has concluded a deal with Shimla. Alright, now, over here. Cancel. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, machine parts factory. Alright, I'm going to pause this real quick. I just want to see if it's possible to do a quick deal with the Ottomans. Okay, well, I'm back. I tried to talk the Ottoman Empire into trading me Basra here in exchange for Mecca and Medina, vice versa there. I still feel weird having the U.S. be the occupier of Mecca and Medina, so what I think I'm going to do in order to resolve my game exploit concerns here is I think I'm going to release... Well, first, let me split this pop-up here for their own benefit. Hejaz, Medina, yeah, okay. What I think I'm going to do for my own benefit is I'm going to release them as a satellite nation. That'll make me feel a little bit better about that. Let's see, Najid, Abu Dhabi, Texas, Deseret, Hejaz, okay. Alright, so I'm creating Hejaz as its own independent state. They are a satellite of mine, but they are now independent, and we will receive prestige radiating from them onto us, so that's positive. Alright, well, while I was doing that, we finished up our naval bases, so let's continue our hunt for more colonies. Are there any other colonies that we can grab? I think the answer is no. Our military alliance with Great Britain has expired, which is unfortunate. I am actually going to see... Who are you at war with? Shimla. I'm going to see if they will accept a defensive alliance. Nope. Okay, well, too bad. All right. That's unfortunate, but we did have an alliance with the UK for 5 years, but now we have lost it again. Darn. Okay, what other culture here? I'm going to go ahead and set up another native division in Adawa there. Let's see, what are you? Oh, you're Hejaz. You're going back to your home country. Okay. Let's see. Ricky Henderson division was Dixie. Why do I not have any troops in these? Oh, dang it. All right. Well, that's very weird. So, yeah. So I guess what happened is that because I released Hejaz as a independent nation, that meant that they took my 2 Arabic divisions away from me. So now all I've got left is kind of want to merge everything there, but this is very weird. Okay. Well, I desperately need another division now, so... ooh, realist music. All right, you've heard me read that before, so the gist of it is that we got more than 50 prestige, so we got around 60 or so. That's positive, very positive. Okay, so what I need to do now is I desperately need to get some more divisions here in the Middle East. I didn't realize that by releasing Hijaz as an independent nation, I would be also releasing my 2 independent Arabic divisions that I had built. So yeah, we need to resolve that. Ooh. That's good. Alright, let me go back to... Yeah, I can split that up. Advanced ore smelting process. Okay. I'm going to expand you. Alright, we got new technology. Naval professionalism. Okay, so now... let's see. So machine guns is one of the inventions that reduces colonial life rating. So I'm trying to figure out I don't know how to trigger that one per se. And the other ones were nationalism and imperialism. Okay. Alright, well, I guess... Guess I'll go with the army ones and just start seeing if I can get machine guns anytime soon here. We'll have to see. Continue the autosave. Yeah, we're up to 1862 now, and I still don't have anything that, resembles... It's very, very weird. Alright, well... Now I'm just trying to see if there's any occupation we can do in Africa, because I would love the chance to start building up a colony somewhere. Yeah, that's not going to work. How about down here? Nope. Alright, good. My native division is ready. Good. Okay, pause here. Let's go to New Hampshire and see what's going on there. Do you guys have anybody who can be split up? No, you do not. So, well, that clothes factory is going to be closed for quite a while because there is just nobody there who can operate it. So that is unfortunate. Alas. All right, moving on. I want to seize at some point. I want to seize a colony in Africa somewhere so I can start building up my empire. The problem is finding one. What about you, Morocco? What about you? Can I declare one on you? No. The problem is finding one. Finding an area to go into. Academic training. Very good. Let's see. Ottomans. Tripoli. But Tripoli has no border with the sea is the problem. Could go to war with Egypt. That's a possibility. So if I go to war with Egypt, then if I seize, like, see these 5 down here, then that would give me entree sort of into the middle part of the country. But on the other hand, well, what was that? I guess that's rubber. That's a useful resource. Yeah, I'm starting to like this. Starting to like the idea of just seizing, southern Egypt and saying this is mine now. But we'll see, I guess. Could also go after Zanzibar. Oh, choices. What about you, Madagascar? Can I go to war with you? No? Okay. Well, I guess we'll continue. McClellan has died in the battlefield. What? My ironclad is done. Actually, in real life, McClellan at this point is really just getting started with his fame. All right, this needs a better name. I'm gonna name this one after General Winfield Scott, who just died. So earlier this episode, USS Winfield Scott. All right, good man. Carrying on. Okay. Well, I wish I knew what was happening here. I mean, there's just nothing going on in terms of the Civil War event firing. It just has not fired yet, and I don't know what the reason is for that. I'm wondering if it's just because I kept picking the abolitionist argument winning. I mean, maybe if I had changed that up and went with the slave argument winning or slavery argument winning in some parts of the country, I just don't know. I'm also not sure why our money is collapsing. Well, clearly I was buying something. I don't know what that is, but hey. And clearly I'm still buying something. Weird. Oh boy. European intervention in Mexico. The Mexican Civil War and the many liberal reforms in Mexico quickly emptied the state treasury. The government had to terminate repayments on state loans, which in turn led the creditors to protest in London and Paris. Soon the great powers decided to intervene. I have options of I can enforce the Monroe Doctrine or I can ignore. I'm going to enforce the Monroe Doctrine. So now I am allied with Mexico. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. That is very good. Okay. Cannot declare war on them. Well, I can, but I'll lose all my lose quite a bit of prestige if I do that. So, trying to find a way to declare war on people without losing prestige. Allied with Paraguay. Ooh. Ooh, now this is interesting. This is interesting. So you are allied with Paraguay, whom I don't care about. Argentina, no special relations. Interesting. Okay, okay. You come here. You go here. Go right there. And I want... Yeah, you guys can stay there. Who are you? You're the Alexander Hamilton. No, you guys... Okay. So, you go there. I think we're going to do another one of our little colonial expeditions here. And this time, I think we're going to begin expanding to South America. Because, honestly, what better place is there for us to go to than to the country that I've taken on another playthrough in this game for? Honestly, I think that we should make sure that Uruguay is part of my great nation, no matter which playthrough I'm doing right now. So, to that end, I'm going to send down the USS Winfield Scott to anchor off of Uruguay and create some sort of international incident. Good work, boys. Good work. Imperialism is fun. So much fun. We get to just attack countries, and it's just fun. I enjoy it. Uruguay will be mine shortly. Yes, Uruguay. Okay. What have you got? You have 1,000 men. All right. Well, this will be a quick conquest, I assume. So, 1863, mark this day. We will be attacking Uruguay very, very shortly. All right. Pause there. Now, you guys merge into one under Sheridan. Reinforce you. The Alexander Hamilton Division. Reinforce you. And then reinforce you. It's not quite... I guess that's... Yeah, made 30,000. All right. Get on board, guys. Okay. Now, you guys sail south. Okay, Brazil, you have no reason to be worried about my naval fleet that's heading this way. We're not going after you guys. We are going after Uruguay. It'll be mine shortly. Excellent. Okay. We have finished construction of a paper mill in various places. Let me take care of that real quick before I begin my conquest. Okay. Is there anyone to split up in Philly? No. Harrisburg. Very close, but no. Pittsburgh. No. Okay. So I'm going to reduce the furniture factory and start up the paper factory. Now, in New York. No one, no one, no one. Very close, but no. And nothing. Okay. Gosh. Guess I'll reduce the cement. Now, cement is useful. That's very useful. Maybe liquor, I guess, will drop down. I really just want all these factories to be open and running in some format, but it's hard. Okay, let's move on. We're very close to beginning the attack on Uruguay. All right, pause. June 11th, 1863. Allied against with, and we will declare war. No, we don't need our allies in that regard because we're just gonna win very easily, I should think. All right, zoom in. Away we go. I like the idea that we're just kind of like just landing in Uruguay and we're just gonna go in and conquer it. It's kind of cool. Might war. Montevideo. Okay, got a new technology. All right. Point defense systems. Iron muzzle-loaded artillery. Fire control. Private bank money bill printing. Inorganic chemistry. Or empiricism. Well, I'm going to go with iron muzzle-loaded artillery because it looks like that is one of the ones that can get me to machine guns pretty quickly, and that's something that I want as quickly as I possibly can. Don't know how effective it's going to be, but we're gonna do it. So, okay, Uruguay has Montevideo has almost fallen. Okay, pause that. All right, let's create a new unit. Okay, so second corps goes there, ninth corps goes there. We're eventually just going to conquer this all, but this will be over pretty quick. But I just wanted to split them up to try to. Ooh, I don't know what happened there. We had a little battle with the Uruguayan Navy, which we won. Uruguay offers us peace. Colonia, no, I'm going to decline that. I'm sorry. I want your whole country. It's too tempting. Okay, we've reached Paysandú and we've reached Colonia. We will occupy those countries very, very quickly, and then we will sail for home, having achieved what we came to achieve. So now that I've got this foothold in South America, the next thing I'm going to do then, eventually down the road, is I think the first targets are going to be... Yeah, all these countries in South America are going to get taken, at least turned into, puppets at some point or another. That'll be the plan anyway. So which one goes first, though? I don't know. Probably Argentina, I guess. Just so I can take sort of this swath of land here, and then I can get up Paraguay. All right, let's watch this. 77, 83, 88, 93, 99... Taken. Okay. Okay, Uruguay. Annex. Perfect. We got 90 prestige for that. That was kind of cool. All right. Well, now then, let's move both of these back down here. I'm going to leave the Alexander Hamilton division to hold Uruguay for now. I will eventually get some sort of native division to take its place. But for now, that will be what we do. In Montevideo, I'm going to improve the harbor. What are you? All right. Get on board there. Okay, you guys can go. Let me pause this real quick. Zoom back out again. Close that, close that, close that, close that, close that. Okay. You guys can go back up to Atlantic City. You had a good conquest there, and you deserve a break in Atlantic City. Okay, Paysandu, naval base in Montevideo. Prove that. We have purged the corruption in Colonia. Okay, I can't improve that anymore. All right. Well. Yeah, nothing. Okay. Well. So the downside of that now is that now I can't do my invasion of Egypt for another couple years. Because I don't want my bad boy to get out of hand. So I'm looking at 1866 or something like that before I can go into southern Egypt. Which by that point I might be able to start doing my colonies on my own again, but we'll see about that. Labor competition, bummer. Okay. All right. Well, that certainly made a otherwise boring part a little bit more exciting than what it was looking like. I still don't know why this event hasn't fired yet. I mean, it's 1864. We should have had the Civil War by now. Maybe when the presidential election of 1864 rolls around, but I can't for the life of me fathom whether or not that would change things or not. It's so weird to me that we haven't had this event fire yet. Maybe the Civil War just won't happen. That would be very weird. Don't know how we would resolve the slavery problem, but, I guess we just wouldn't deal with it. Ammunition factory, excellent. We need some more people to resolve that, but hey. All right, Fredericksburg. And I'm just checking to see what's going on in Virginia here. I feel like their population has expanded a bunch. So, anybody there? I mean, they have a lot of Chinese folks in Richmond now. Religious issues. Yeah, we'll go with that, I guess. Continue autosaving. Okay. We are getting to the end of the episode here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to basically just wait until we get to finish up this research here, unless something major happens along the way. And then I'll call it apart once I resolve that. So, in fact, I am going to, in the interest of doing so, I'm going to speed this up just a tad. I'm not really planning on doing anything until 1866 or so at the earliest. So, but we'll see if maybe something's going to happen shortly. I don't know. But for now, we're just going to let this run and see if we can get the muzzle, see what we can get after iron muzzle-loaded artillery, because there's a chance that we can get machine guns, and if we can get machine guns, then that'll mean we can start expanding our colonial empire to actual colonies, which will be very, very, very exciting. So, in the meantime, let's check our infrastructure. Yeah, so our infrastructure is going like gangbusters. I mean, look at that. It's impressive. I mean, Europe is impressive too. I feel like we should start helping out the Uruguayans. We shall bring them infrastructure. That is what we shall do. Okay, we got our research. Excellent. All right. So, first off, let me do that. Second of all, let's see. I got iron breech-loaded artillery. I feel like I just got that. Didn't I just get that? Iron muzzle-loaded. Okay, this is iron breech-loaded. Okay, well, not quite what I was hoping for, but I guess that's okay. Scientific management. functionalism or inorganic chemistry. I guess I'll do another army one just because I really want to get to the point where I've got the machine guns. So those are very, very important. But okay, well, with that done, I'm going to call it a part here. So I hope you enjoyed this episode with the unexpected efforts at conquering Uruguay, which is now part of our great nation. We are getting close to the point where we'll be able to say that the sun does not set on the American Empire. Because we've got Uruguay now, we've got colonies in the Middle East. We've got colonies off of Asia. We've got a couple claims that are out here, and we've got Hawaii. We're getting close to being able to say that the sun does not set on the American Empire. So, if you enjoyed this episode, please drop me a like, drop me a comment, and I hope you will stick around for the next one. I've been Matt with Mattsomi Games. Have a great day.